What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Wake y'all ass up.
Wake up.
Late night
Wake
conversations
up.
with the gang. How everybody doing?
Okay. Oh, I see. It's in the private chat right now.
Yeah. What up, y'all?
What's
Wake
good?
y'all up, man. Y'all up. We talking about some things, man. You see the topics. Shout out to 9 people tuning in. We're gonna be talking about various things. This is not a music review. This is a late night conversation. Feel free to make a comment. Just don't be an asshole. Candy Climax in the building. Mega Ice is in the building. We're gonna be talking about what's one of the first things. What got us bumped off of the real? Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Let's go ahead and talk about that. What was that topic? What was that?
We were talking about, remember we were talking about, hope that he got better, talking about gay people.
As in what?
That's what got us.
What is this
We
content?
were talking about kind of, basically just women turn gay. Is there something in particular that'll make a woman turn gay?
And Mega Ice, before you really got interrupted, explain. Can you please explain and break this down? What happens? What makes a woman want to turn gay, in your opinion?
Because remember, I said that women.
Yeah, what you say? Say what you say.
No, I know women look at it as just something for fun.
Something for fun.
And
Ice, what you
I
say?
I
Ice?
said that that usually happens when the guy does them wrong. Like when they finish in last. You know what I'm saying? They don't finish last. They just cross over to the next. You know what I mean? To the next thing, which is a girl. You know what I'm saying? They don't finish last like we. In my humble opinion, like we do. They just say fuck niggas and move on to girls.
Yeah.
That's my humble opinion. The way
That is not
I look at it. Like a lot of the girls I know that that got done wrong by guys usually
Uh-huh.
go to the next side, you know what I mean, to what they know best. And that's the licky licky.
I think we're gonna get a special guest come in here and join us too. She's up late, rocking with us, watching it with us right now. She fam. Let's send her an invitation. Get her in here. I want to say something. I think pressures of the world could drive you crazy and mad and make you make rash decisions. But when you put your sexuality on the line, and for females, it is different from males, I think. Men have dignity. Women have pride. So it's different. When it comes to this gay stuff, and they talking about gay pride and all that, man, that's for the lesbians, man. When men jumped in it, it became complicated because it's like you got your manhood and all this and all that involved. So now you have people sneaking around, do what they do. I don't think women was worried about being close to each other. I think it's a man thing when you see that. You see a man, another man around each other, like you looking at them like, man, why y'all walking around each other so close and whatnot? You know, you look at their mannerism and everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Steve. What up? What up? But I was just gonna say that some people get in a relationship out of convenience. And I think a lot of situations, especially dealing with gay relationships, they start out, I believe, just based on being convenient. Shout out to Double R. What up? What up, Double R?
Shout out double R.
Double R up in the building with us, man. Who else here rocking with?
Yo, what music is that?
Can't hear you, Double R.
Sound like Sade.
Yeah, that sound like Sade, don't it? It is Sade.
So does.
That is Sade. That's crazy, but that is Sade. What's up, Double R? What up, Double R?
But a double.
What's good? What's good?
Fam, what's happening, man? We up here talking about some crazy stuff right now, man. You need to be aware of this now. What do you believe is one of the pressures or why a female would turn gay?
I believe that the pressure is
Rob, don't
because
say nothing crazy now.
Okay, Chloe.
she really ain't no pressure. She really ain't no pressure. This is the bid. It's a motherfucking choice, right?
Right.
And see one thing about it, it ain't that it's something that you got to do or you want to do. Because we all know what we ain't supposed to be doing. But you venture off into doing that. You take a chance, you make a choice in life to go down that path. Now,
Right.
you wanna say that is it why do they I mean it's simple. It's a choice. You always hear the where when a man did this so wrong, I just went this way. No, you know that was something you wanted to go and do anyway. Okay, same way for a man. A man
Right.
that don't wind up being on the other side of the globe, unless he just want to go to the other side of the globe, or if he just curious about what it is to be on the other side of the globe. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it is for a woman. It's all about a choice at the end of the day, because you have to choose that position in order to be that way. You gotta choose that. See, it ain't no thing when you came out, your mama had you, and you said, you know what? I'm finna go get me a late friend tomorrow. No, you did not. That was a choice you made.
It's a choice to buy a lace front. Y'all remember that it's a choice to buy a lace front. You just don't run out there just get no lace front. Nah, it's a choice. You can get your real hair done. Go ahead,
It's a choice because you know you got to know that when you portray this role that you portray, and listen to what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, this is a role that you portraying now, because the whole time you doing this, you making yourself and that person is making you believe that you really like this, and you making yourself believe that you really like this. Okay. So this is a role at the end of the day. You playing a role, they playing a role. Ain't nobody really being themselves at the present moment of the situation at hand. You say you are, but you really not, because you acting out a role to be something that you wasn't even born to be, or because
Go
nobody
ahead.
put a gun to your head, nobody made you do this,
You
none of that.
let get a female opinion about this. Miss Candy, what do you think is some of the pressures females uh turning gay? Because you obviously you not really, are you born gay? You believe that? I guess it's double questions. I mean, but you know what I'm trying to ask you though.
I know
No,
pressures in being gay or turning gay or born gay. I believe that's a choice. And when you're a child, that's up to your parents to now when you're grown and being gay, still don't believe it's a pressure. I just believe it's, I think it's just something for me. Um, my opinion is it's something fun for women to do, something that we do try, and then we all, if somebody tells us not to do something, we're gonna do it anyways. Try it
So
for
you
fun.
so you saying like a mad scientist does experiments, and then what happens when the experiment gets serious?
I don't know. I can only speak from experience, you know. Um, fun, and I believe it's just for fun because I
Okay,
don't believe that,
is the relationship based on make
you know.
believe? Because you have to pretend that
Yeah,
the dick is real, right?
I
yeah.
mean, yeah, I think it's all a mental thing. It's all in your head, really. What you even, what you
When we
think
think
is
about it,
real. Yeah.
relationships are
So
all based on that. Really, we tripping, but a lot of stuff is on that. But we like the reality part is you get a result, you get a child. You get what I'm saying? You get a child out of it, and
right.
it's big responsibilities. You get what I'm saying? Yo, Mega Ice from
Yo,
Harlem in the building. How you feel? What do you think about the topic of some of the things that making a female want to go that other opposite of her sex? Or I mean the same, I guess.
I said,
Yeah.
like I said, man, the reason why
And
I
I
feel
already said.
they go the other way, yeah, that's because dudes do them wrong, man. Bottom line, baby. Why they not born
Oh
that
my
way? They ain't come out
goodness, that is
the
not
thing
right.
that way. Niggas do them wrong,
No, that's not
and
all right. That's no, no,
Did you
no.
see this
yeah,
comment?
That is not
it ain't no other
right.
way.
Y'all see that
No,
comment
They
right
not
there?
born like that.
What it
Read
says,
that.
I honestly think it's a phase. Exactly, it is right
it's a
because
phase.
everyone stays
It's a
one
choice.
way.
You don't
What
have
do you
I
to do
think
think
that.
is a
some people
phase that?
find out what it's like. Who commented that? Because that is so
This is
true.
Chloe in the building checking
That is
in.
so
Chloe Ellis, the beautiful.
true, Chloe.
She
You're
checking
exactly
in.
right.
She
It's a
would.
phase.
Chloe said she would have checked
Whoever
in. She would have came in and joined us, but she working hard right now, making the monies right now. But she's tuning in.
my
She
baby
giving her
girl with a
thoughts and
small.
she giving her feedback. Speaking of that, Miss Candy,
That's true. I agree. Popping.
what is our next topic you got for us?
All right. So, men and women, do y'all prefer to be a sneaky link or the main topic?
The main topic,
Well, the
the main thing, or the
main
sneaker link.
thing.
Is you
Uh,
the main man or is you the side piece?
we gotta go with Raw first. How you feel about it, Raw? What
What would
going
you
on?
rather be?
What's
What would you rather be,
what one you rather be,
Rob?
Raw? The main or the
If
sneaker
I'm
link?
fucking with you, man, if I'm calling myself gonna be fucking with you now, I'm the
Yep.
main nigga, you know what I mean? Cause see, now, to be real now, I'm gonna keep 1,000.
1,000.
You know, player with this. I'm playing with this shit. See, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
I've been the main nigga and I've been the side nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's now let me make you niggas understand something about being a side nigga because a lot of you niggas don't understand about that, and a lot of you niggas get caught up trying to be the side nigga, turn into the main nigga, and you not the main nigga.
Right.
You got to do side
So you
shit
got to know
to
your
get.
role first of all.
Yeah, nigga, if she giving you the pussy on money, and she don't call you no more till saying,
You the
then you got
side
to
nigga.
ride with that.
You the sneaker link.
Yeah, you got to ride with that. Don't be calling her motherfucking phone when you know
But
she
but
at home
but
on
but
family.
what about you though? You prefer to be the main or the sneaker link?
I prefer to be the main nigga. Now, like I said, that's just my preference. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a fuck with you, I'm fuck with you now. But now, let me let you know. If it's a situation to where I have to be on the outside,
You gonna
that's
do
a
what you
different
gotta
story.
do.
I got to do what I got to do.
All right, we gotta
Sometimes
go.
chips fall where they fall.
We gotta go to Mega Ice on this one, man. Ice. Would you rather be the main or would you rather be the side piece? And they go for women or female.
Honest, I'd rather be the side piece. Cause the main nigga be getting done dirt. The main nigga be sitting in the house looking stupid.
So you like
Why? The
you want to
side nigga know everything about the main nigga. The main nigga don't know nothing about the side nigga. Look,
That's if
the
you're
main nigga
lame nigga now.
sitting in the
That's if
house.
you're lame nigga.
Huh? No,
That's
you
if
not
you're
gonna know.
be
You ain't gotta be
no.
playing. You can be a real nigga.
You gotta be a
She's not letting you that
nigga on your
that
shit. You can't be no
that she got two side niggas.
what?
No,
nah, dog.
you ain't gotta be no sucker.
If she got two side niggas, you better have two side bitches.
Damn.
But you don't know she got two side niggas. Cause she ain't gonna
No,
tell
no,
you.
no,
Mm.
You know.
Now
Let me
we
tell you
You
something.
never know.
If you paying attention to your hoe, you gonna know.
you gonna know.
My nigga, you can be paying all the attention.
Oh, I said you can be paying
Yeah,
all
you
attention.
know she doing stupid
You
shit.
ain't even
But
be paying that much attention. All you got to do from Jump Street, stay on your pivot with your bitch.
no.
You gonna know.
Don't
You
know.
definitely right. You definitely right. You stay on your pivot with her, right? But she still ain't telling you she's sucking another nigga off. And
Wow.
you telling her the side nigga know, and he looking at you every day like, damn, my nigga.
No, she gotta tell you that she's sucking him out. Cause get what? Her actions gonna start showing you she's sucking him.
No,
Wow.
you're right, but
She
you're right. Her actions is gonna show you. It's gonna give you hints, but you still not gonna have actual facts.
But now
You
y'all
ain't
women,
got actual facts.
now y'all women see we worrying about who y'all sucking on. Goddamn. You can't goddamn just be
So
sucking
you
on.
will never have
Yeah.
actual facts of who she's popping
Y'all
off with.
worried about
Wait a minute. We got a
how
comment. We got a
that a
comment.
big factor.
We got a comment. Chloe
Who gets
made a
fucked up
comment.
though?
Chloe said, depends on the man because it feels like
And I
he's right
because I
for my
think
soul and he's in a relationship. I'm down to be the sneaky link. I feel like not every woman can even not every woman can give everything a man needs and vice versa. But I do respect myself. Okay, now look. With respect,
I mean
she's saying she would be the sneaky link. She would versus being the
I'm with what Chloe's saying. I'm with that.
Hey, listen, I need with Fur Candy. You want to make a comment before I make a comment? Because I want to make a comment. Can I respond?
say that again.
You want to make a comment first, or I want to make one? You going
It
first?
don't matter.
All right.
You can go first.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, y'all. This is why I would prefer to be the man, y'all. Cause y'all can laugh at me if y'all want to. Say, "Hey, Pine, go to hell, go to shit." But
Yo, that's how I be.
I'd rather be the man because monkeypox is an STD. If you meet somebody, you need to screen them. You need to get their paperwork and lock in, y'all. You need to find you something
Period.
clean, something real clean, right quick, and lock it. You only got like 2 weeks. You don't even know it. Y'all are watching this shit, and y'all take this shit a joke. But sneaking link will have you sneaking in a place where you got to fill out some forms, and they might tell you can't go nowhere because there's no cure. So
To be real with you, they may have you filling out forms for a long time. You ever said, hey, per year. Niggas know. Niggas know. Niggas know. But hey, the best thing you can do is find you somebody that's goddamn, that you won't fuck with for real, because on real scale, man, on everything, man, it's a different time. It's a different time out here right now. And ain't nobody gonna be honest with you and tell you they fucked up. And if you the type of nigga or the type of female that don't like to use protection, you might bump into that goddamn Bruce Leroy. And it
what
could be
can how you
that's
feel
the time.
about it? Are you the main or the sneaky link? And we have a comment right here. Can you read the comment?
Let's see. It says I'm gonna be the main cause but the sneaky link is replaceable. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, I think it just depends on the extent of have with somebody. Me personally, I'm at a point where like just chill, like you can have who you got. I really don't want you. You know what I'm saying? If it turned out to be something more, then I mean, I would look for somebody who doesn't have currently. But I just feel like, it just depends on the extent of the relationship thing. Because I don't mind being a sneaky link, but we can't just be doing everything that we would be doing. We can't be putting mouths on each other. We can just kick you. We gotta use protection. Just can't be.
There ain't no
Well, we
sneaky
can't,
link.
cause I
What is
don't know,
that?
Uh,
What
cause
kind
I
of
don't know
sneaky
that.
link is that? We gonna
uh,
kick
Cause
you.
no
listen,
Ain't
mouth.
no sneaky link.
we can't be putting mouth.
What kind of
Now we
Got
can
sneaky
still
rules.
do
She
what we
got
worst
rules.
normally do.
sneaky link in the world?
But
Yeah, we got rules to
Thank
that.
God we ain't doing no sneaky link and shoot. This is gonna
It
be an
man,
ugly
Pine.
link.
Listen, just like Pine said, it's monkey none of
see,
it.
Yo,
bro, what about you,
yo,
bro?
you're right.
I can't get rid of the
I
pops.
just told y'all.
Yo,
I just
The
told
Quam,
pops
y'all.
don't
You
live
better
in your
everybody catch
body
a Rona,
forever,
everybody catch a pop.
what's up for real.
man. I,
You know.
I don't want it. I
But
don't
now,
want.
I'll be real with you now.
Everybody gonna get it.
You can be. I prefer to be the motherfucking main, but don't think about it. Now I'm gonna keep 1,000 some real shit now. Now you fuck around, that sneaky link, boy, that motherfucker sneaky link right.
Uh,
But sneaky link been took you from your main thing. Feel?
now wait a minute.
That's game.
Can you
Man,
read this comment right here, Candy? Right?
Chloe said being but everyone's situation is different. A man can think there is main, but deep down end up being a sneaky link. Facts. Like that's usually how relationships end up being. Just like that. See,
There's,
Chloe, you been
I
on to
agree with
something.
Chloe, but there's just a new added feature in it. Paperwork, white form, and you.
Before, like even if you my sneaky link, like we gotta go and make sure before we can even get to that level, cause monkeypox, baby. I ain't trying to be watching bumpy, scumpy. Mm-mm.
Now, what's so crazy about that is if somebody's turned off and bring up paperwork, you should,
If somebody's turned off
you
when
know,
you bring up paperwork, that means they some.
they trying to
They
set you up and they
embarrassed
mad at you. Yeah.
about something.
Oh, we got a new comment.
Yeah, they mad. What it say? It says most sneaky links never end up getting in their feelings and blowing up the spot. True, but see, sometimes I'm gonna tell you why that majority of the time is because whoever got the person and whoever the sneaky you got to treat your sneaky link and your main different. You can't be telling your sneaky link that you love your wife or your girl that you love her too. That's just something you don't do.
Look,
You know what I'm
wait a
saying?
minute,
You gotta
hold
let
on. Now, object
Don't
of
do. We don't do that. We don't do that shit.
y'all doing this sneaky link stuff. Y'all saying all this stuff, but like it seemed like sneaky link doing all the stuff they don't supposed to be doing and saying and all shit they don't supposed to be. They just be playing. Other, what's they call that? Like the gay world with the girl, just imaginary world. All imagination to get real. Playing and flirting with that nigga until you pull up for real and be like, wait, man, fuck that nigga. Yeah, work, don't give a fuck about none of that. Come over to ready. And now, you know, I think that I got to bring this up, man.
The sneaky link shouldn't even know where you stay at.
It's scientific what I'm about to say. I might fuck you up with this. We finna go deep. Throw away your blunts if you ain't smoking right. But I'm finna go deep with it. Ready, Ice? Hey, say that you got a right lobe and we have a left lobe hemisphere on our brains, right? They each side of our brain thinks different, right? Left side of our brain controls our right side of our body.
Right.
The right side of our brain controls the left side of our body. Our body and our whole makeup is made based on thinking logic or emotion. Separation between logic and emotion. Because when you when you start using logic, there would be no such thing as gay people. Number one, if you start thinking logic, let's go ahead and be logical and go ahead and see. When there's a man and a woman in the bed, aren't there two men in the bed?
As far as word phrases, yeah,
But you
but word
wait a minute. What
as a
part of you don't understand that you are a female and I'm a male? Both. A male,
right.
you're part of the male. You got to understand that fee and woe means what? Let's get this right. Fee and woe means first. So that means that you're a first man. So if you want to think logical in that term, there is no such thing as gay shit like that if you think about it. So your your whole mind state should be worried about like, well, how did a woman pull it off? How did she create an appendage? What is an appendage? An appendage is something that can help her procreate or multiply or as a tool. So you men think that all these religions are talking about men being created first and woman being created equal, or that didn't work. They say Lydia was this first, with Adam. So basically, there was someone created equal, but man, woman was created equal at first. She didn't want to be submissive. So then Eve was created, be submissive.
Where you going? Where you going?
Where I'm going with this is people in our government is based on the left side of the brain, which are the liberals and the conservatives, and they are the more the ones that give you the gay rights. So then, when you look at the right side of the lobe, these are your people who more like Republicans, and they have, I want to say, more of a barbaric like type attitude, which is what more logical and less what emotional. The left side of your brain more emotional, the right side ain't. So when you born, you have a chemical balance of either or two of these two DNAs in your body. You born with two DNAs. Everybody, we used to have 13 strands of DNA. Now we down to two. And that's why your brain is split in half, because it's two DNAs. That means you have two conscious. One of them is who you talk to. The other one is you speaking out loud. You already know who's the logic one. Your logic part of you and your brain is the left side of your lobe. That helps you think and figure out problems. When you speak out your mouth, you speaking with the right lobe, and you gotta what? Try to balance the two. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't know who they are, and they lose their identity and they become gay. Gay is not to me. To me they
Why we
become
lose?
gay. I believe I'm just saying they lose. I mean, you losing your mind. You going in most you.
You went all the way. You went all the way goddamn out of space. Did you say that?
Nah, I'm saying that it's a behavior disorder if you
You went
start
all the way. Go ahead.
using your imaginary, you use your imagination with fake dicks and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's what we've been saying. I've been saying this shit the whole time. Your ass crazy as hell. Listen here, man.
He
Hey,
is
these
retarded.
these folks already know they imagine this shit. Just like two men know they imagine this shit. You know this man ain't no goddamn woman, but that's what you trying to make yourself believe. Now I just told you this was a choice and a motherfucking decision. So your ass just stood up here and took up the goddamn Venus right quick in the spaceship, your crazy ass.
I'm
Boy,
telling you, man.
look here. This shit is a choice, motherfucker, and it's a decision. You know if you want to put that lay front on or not when you look in that mirror. If you're
Not the
don't put that
lace
motherfucker on.
front.
Stop it.
Oh
Don't
my
go in there
god.
and put on your auntie shoes with the big old feet you got, because you know that shit gonna be hurting your feet.
what's the next topic we got, Ken? Oh, Canada. Ice. Yo, Ice.
Yo, man,
All right. So
yeah,
I know Candy got another topic for us. What's the next topic we got, Ken?
I
candy back.
the next question
Whatever.
is, huh?
Oh, go ahead, go
What
ahead.
you say?
I was saying, what the topic we came up with before we got on the show? We still doing them too?
Is are you getting to the money or you just around the money?
Are you getting to the money or
Oh,
are
man.
you just getting around? Or are you just around the money?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's rough. Well,
Engage
I'm going to tell you like this right here.
action off emotions.
Uh, we all know people that hang around folks that get to the money, and then you get folks that wishing they was getting to the money. We know all
Right.
those kind of people.
They
We know
hang
all.
around people with money.
But let me,
And then it make boost their ego up.
but let me say
Make
this though.
themselves look like they getting to the money by hanging around the money, right?
But why do you hang around the money if you ain't getting?
But they
If you like
chilly for people like that. They doing chilling for their homies. That they get some money. That they getting some off the table. Maybe it ain't might not be crumbs. It might be something they get off the other end. Then they don't know they dry snitching though. And they go out and around talking about where they got it from. But it does exist though. What about you, Ice? Are you getting to the money or are you around the money?
I'm definitely getting to it, and I try to be around it too. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to be around niggas that's getting money because you know you around, you attract what you around. You know what I'm saying? If you around a bunch of broke ass niggas, then you gonna be a broke ass nigga with them broke ass niggas. But if you around
exactly.
some niggas that's getting some money and you trying to get so bad,
Right.
I'm quite sure niggas gonna lead you to the water, but they ain't gonna make you drink.
What
So,
about what about you,
Exactly.
Candy? How
I'm
you feel
definitely
about it?
around that money.
Getting to the money or you
Um,
around the money?
it's a mixture of both. Cause I agree with Ice, like he said, around people that get money that motivate you, supposed to motivate you. Can't
Exactly.
speak on no, and I'm gonna get mine.
I'm gonna say this, man. I know what money is now. Took me a long time. Understand it count from the pennies to the dollars. Took me a long time. See, I ain't had no respect for the value of a dollar. I would spend money on what I want and not what I need. So when I learned what money is currency. And the first rule to getting money is being around money. You need to be in the way. You need to get yourself in the way of the traffic of money. And then
Fact.
in order for I don't care who you pray to, in order to receive those blessings that you're talking about, you need to put yourself or be in position to receive them. Because I learned a long time ago that being in a house, in a corner in a room without lights off or trying to be in my own lane, quote unquote, is not in the way of the check at all. You got to get out that door sometime. You got to goddamn move. They call it motion for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Now we got a comment. Can you read this
You ain't having
comment,
no motion.
Candy? We got a comment right here. Just came in.
You say now, I will say if I'm not getting to
Chloe
the money,
said, yeah,
You breaking up bad. And reading that, what is it?
Would say if I'm not getting the money, I would definitely be around it because you may not have it right. Something about you that will attract you to get the money, being at the right table. That's
Yeah,
that's big thing.
yeah,
I
cause
also believe that's what I believe. Good credit is money. So you got as long as you got credit,
Oh
you'll
yeah.
never
Oh
be
yeah.
broke.
You gotta have your credit straight. I'm with Candy on that. I'm with Candy. You gotta have your credit straight. You gotta have
That's life.
the key to life is having good credit these days. And
right,
it ain't all about the money aspect. It's about having the credit line to the money. You know what
right,
I'm saying? Because you can have the money, but if you ain't got the credit, that money don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
and these days at our age, and if you young, and I'm gonna say this to all my young people too. If you young right now, you need to be getting your credit straight on everything. Do not wait until you in your late 30s, your early 30s, you 40, this, that. You trying to get right. Get your credit straight now while you young, my young people. Get your credit together. Get it together. If you got bills in your name, pay that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Pay that shit off, man. Because later on down the road, when you get in your late 30s, your early 40s, shit like that, and you trying to get things, you don't want to have this motherfucker telling you, hey, shit, yeah, well, you ain't got no credit or your credit shot shit, you can't get nothing. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So, fuck the money. Get your motherfucking credit straight. Like Candy said, get that motherfucking credit straight. Because at the end of the day, when that credit straight, you can go in the bank and say, hey, I need $120,000. I'm trying to goddamn build me a goddamn little store or something. I'm trying to build a market.
Exactly.
And then you folks gonna
Credit
say,
right.
well, what?
You know, right.
You got 700, whatever it is. We gonna let you get this 120 and go on up through there. But if you ain't got no credit and you just
right.
got 120,000 cash, that money ain't gonna mean you no good because you gonna blow that cash trying to do what you trying to do. Now you ain't got no
Okay.
credit to bag you up.
Now, we got a new topic. What we got, Ken?
All right. So, what day is it out?
So what now?
We go.
What is it?
What day are you giving here? Is it a certain day of the week? Is it Sundays and Thursdays?
Is it
Like
weekly? First
what's
of all, that's basically what you're saying. Is you giving head weekly? Going to you, Mega Ice.
right?
What? We're going straight to Mega
You give
Ice.
it
They go to Mega Ice first. We're gonna go down like.
I mean, I don't really have no specific days, but whenever I'm in that extra freaky mood, you know what I'm saying?
You
That's
ain't,
usually a couple times a week, you know what I'm saying?
you
Ain't
just
no big
cleaning it
day
up
thing, you know what I'm saying?
weekly, making sure she
Yeah,
getting.
you know what I mean? Not it's not an everyday thing, but maybe a couple times a week.
You know you popping that hood weekly. It's a
I was
hood
gonna say, why it
involved.
Most
can't be
definitely
every
off the rip.
The hood is getting popped.
I mean, cause nigga ain't got that time every day, man. Nigga be tired. Nigga, that's extra work. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's
you
really
feel
just
like if you give
getting
her
drunk.
head right quick, that'll go ahead and get her right quick. That ain't you ain't gotta do too much.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's light work. That's light work. It's easy for you. All right, we going to Rob. How you feel about it, man?
That shit ain't no problem. You know, I ain't Jamaican. That's the
uh,
Jamaicans that be doing that shit.
uh, I feel like it really ain't no certain day with the kid. Cause if it's my girl like that, now I ain't gonna lie. If it's my girl now, I'm eating that pussy now. I'm eating that pussy now. I ain't no shame in my game. My nigga, I got 6 motherfucking kids. So you know what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. you know, I specialize in them kind of things, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm good with this shit.
Oh my
You know?
goodness.
I mean,
Then he said he
I'm
good
ready.
with the shit.
I'm good with this shit. You know, I'm a surgeon with this shit now. You know, I'm surgical with
Bro,
this
you
stuff. You know what I mean?
can't be you can't be certain unless you know the sniper. If you don't know the sniper goddamn technique, how to lay you on your
Look,
side,
man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. I know all the techniques, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm telling you, man. It ain't no certain day. If it's my girl, we going in. You dig what I'm saying?
going in.
Now, if it's my side piece, if it's just a shot, I'm knock it down. We ain't doing all.
Now wait a minute
We
now.
doing all.
Cannon, now you laughing. You know damn well y'all women want a man that know to take his time. You know, if
Exactly. You gotta take your first thing you go for. Like start from my legs, my feet, and kiss your indulge in the
in the
activities
moment,
first.
get caught up in the
Yeah,
moment.
you
So
got to work your way into the, you got to work
Let's just
your way into the wonderful valley.
what's your answer to the question though? How often you getting hit? Is it weekly, monthly, yearly, payday, holiday, damn day, damn day?
I think it's no certain days of the weeks. I think it's just
Oh,
based on like
all that y'all. She's
like the
popping up. She's random. She catching you washing dishes and shit. Might be trying to fix the
there-
car or something. She out the blue with it. That's fucked up.
I'm,
yep.
That's the
I'm,
worst
I'm with
kind,
Candy. I'm with
fellas.
Candy.
Like
See, I'm
if
with Candy. I'm with the spontaneous.
you may
Let's
be
go.
rude if I come just
I'm with the
because
spontaneous shit like Candy. I might be playing the game. She
But
just
you
come
could have been
and just get right.
interrupt you playing your game. Here I come, Dad. Oh,
we got a new
Oh, what you
comment.
say? My bad. My bad.
What the comment say, Ice?
Oh,
Got
my bad.
got a new comment.
No special day for me, laughing out.
Uh,
But trust it, he touching my body right every day and breakfast slash lunch, dinner, and snacks. Family.
hey,
You know,
God bless him.
if
my
he
bro, that's what
let
I'm
your mind
talking about.
right every day,
Y'all
perfect
be
life. Yes.
capping though, man. Y'all say all
Tell
that
it,
shit on
tell
this
it, Ice.
app,
They
but you don't do
capping.
none of that shit,
They
man.
ain't
It's
doing
fucked
none
up.
of that.
Lies,
It's
all
lies.
cap, all
Yes.
That's what I'm
fake
talking
cap,
He said
bitch,
he
bitch,
said breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snack.
cap,
but
and that's
Goddamn right.
cap.
I said it's lies.
Goddamn right. You got
That's all cap.
damn right.
Lying.
You goddamn right. That's
the reason why you
what I'm talking about. Hey, she said the
cap is
right
because you
motherfucking thing.
return. That's why
What?
y'all feel like it's cap because y'all just get
I
the
don't, I
all
don't,
okay.
I
No,
don't feel like it's
no.
cap. I don't feel like it's cap.
I know why.
That's
I
I know
believe her.
why.
I believe what she said.
I
I don't
I
believe.
believe her.
I know why it's
I don't
Cal. I
I
believe.
know why.
believe her.
I'm with Ice.
I
I'm gonna
believe
tell
her.
you why.
Cap.
Ice. Let me go
I
ahead and
believe
say
her.
it first. Ice. Get what it is.
Yeah.
If you go down on her and she bust that nut first, bro, she ain't got enough energy for you, bro. It's over with. Cal.
She ain't even fucking with you.
No, it
She
ain't.
ain't
No, it
fucking
ain't.
with you, bro.
Everything
No,
else,
it ain't. No,
you
it
gotta
ain't. No,
hurry
it
up
ain't.
and get
No,
you to come.
She gonna
no, it
tap
ain't.
out.
No, it
She
ain't.
gonna
No, it
tap
ain't.
out,
No, it ain't.
man.
Everything else,
No,
yes,
she will not. No,
hurry
she
you
will
up.
not.
She gonna
No,
skip.
she will
She
not.
gonna
No, she
skip breakfast. She ain't gonna eat that
Listen,
motherfucker for
everybody
breakfast. She gonna tell you I got you later on, bro. That's what she gonna do.
no,
Look, look,
no, nigga, no. No,
look.
nigga, no.
Chloe said it is
Let me
not
tell you something.
count.
That's
Let me tell you
cat,
something.
She
Chloe.
gonna
Hey,
skip breakfast, bro. She gonna be like, I'm
hey,
good. I'm good already. When they go to La
hey,
La Land and lay
hey,
back, bro, it's like, oh, nigga,
hey,
you
no, no,
supposed to
no, no, no,
stop.
no, no,
You supposed to stop.
no. That is not true. That is not cap.
Or
Let me
what?
say something. Let me
Okay.
say
What?
something. It's not cap.
Let me
Let
put
me
us
say
on
something.
right
You
now.
got to have you a real motherfucking. You got to have you a motherfucking real head. Hold on, man. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
You got to have you a real motherfucking head.
Doctor.
Hold on.
Somebody
Thank
who
you.
wants to do that enjoy doing that. That's right. You can't have nobody that you
That
gotta
shit
be.
is
You
You
cat.
got to
got
have you a real head.
Yeah, I'm back to
That
Ice.
shit
Back
is
to Ice. Ice
cat.
on point. Ice on point. He said it first. It's
That
Cap.
shit is cat.
He said it first. It is. He made it. Look, if there was a poll and we had to take a poll, is it split right now? Cause Rob said it ain't. It can. Do you feel it ain't?
That is
Y'all ain't capping niggas down when y'all talking about y'all gonna get their head back when y'all go to sleep
No,
on them. Come
they
on
not.
now.
They not clapping you down. They not clapping
the
you down. They mean
reason
that
why
shit.
y'all make the fact that
You
y'all
got.
Can I say something?
I fuck with you, Ice. You be pointing out the obvious, Ice. I fuck you. That my brother right there, bro. He don't
Can I
sugarcoat the
say
shit.
one thing?
He raw
y'all
with it. He's raw.
Can I say one thing?
Go ahead.
y'all cap.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna tell you how.
What?
Like
And it
Chloe
ain't
saying all this, and I appreciate Chloe for saying all this because that's some good
Cap.
cat, right? You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you how y'all are. Y'all are so sweet in the beginning. Give it about a month. Yeah, you might get some head for breakfast, lunch, and a dinner for a month.
Right.
That next month, you might get head once a week.
It starts slowing
And
up.
then the month after that, you might get head once every 2, 3 months. And then the next
Ration.
month,
They start
after y'all
rationing
there
it.
for a year, you
no,
Your
might get head
your
yeah,
birthday. Your
fuck
birthday.
out of there.
Your birthday.
Yeah, for your birthday after that.
Yeah.
And then,
Man,
it depends
and
on.
that is
then
not
after
what
that,
it is.
nigga, oh my God, don't let y'all be together for 5 years, nigga.
Right.
Oh,
It,
no,
it
No, that
God,
you
depends
mean
on
to
the
tell
girl.
me why?
God. You can be
Because
able to count
honey,
on your hand how many times you did that shit.
man,
Wow,
big
bruh.
sleep. What you think about that?
Yeah,
Big Sleep.
yo,
What you
y'all
feel
cat,
about
man.
it, Big
Y'all
Sleep?
big cat, man.
Yo,
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 when
yo.
y'all first did it, nigga, y'all be like, yeah, I love to do that shit. I do
Right.
it all the time. Ooh, yeah,
That's how they
I
get
love
you
it.
in. They lock you in. They lock you
But
in.
No,
There it
when
is.
y'all get,
no, that's
There it
not.
is, my
start
Ice.
reeling you.
There it is.
Yeah.
They will you in.
And then when
You
it gets
locked
too
in. You
tough,
hooked. You hooked. You
Hold
hooked
on,
on it.
Ice,
You
yo,
ain't going nowhere without what that plate and that head. You right,
you
Ice.
dangling on the
bruh.
rope like this. You like this on the rope, like,
You
throw me
hooked.
back,
That is
please. Throw me
You
back
is
to the
hooked.
water.
You around here turned out. You looking for her with a flashlight on her job. You is showing that you doing stuff you don't know them to do now. Your toes throwing gang signs, man. You talking crazy on the phone to her. You talking about giving up
Reese.
on
What you
life.
think?
It's over.
What I think about what?
The question, the topic right now that we're discussing is what days of the week okay to give head? Like, what if you got a specific day that you give head, or do you think women is off?
Huh? Say what? Is it a specific day?
Yeah,
Never thought about that. It's certain zodiacs that like giving head. That's what they saying. Ice. You heard that shit, Rob?
Yo, Chloe, I don't believe Chloe. I think she all super
She's
cat.
gas. She gas. She'll have your ass hyped up. You gonna bust on yourself. It's not gonna happen.
exactly. It ain't no specific day.
You
Big
are
sleep. You said it ain't
stupid.
no.
She'll have you excited and you think it's finna go down. And it go down and you won't even be ready because you just be like, Chloe, just don't say nothing. If she say something, she gonna talk you out of it. Yeah.
Y'all crazy.
I've seen this shit, Ice. Ice. They set you up. This how they set you up, Ice. They
Take you
say some
right
shit.
up
They,
into
yeah,
your
they get in
lane.
your ear. They get in your ear just like a pimp, and they'll tell you, "Listen, I'm finna suck your dick." And you be like, you ain't even have to tell me that. You know what I'm saying, Rob?
Bruh.
You ain't even have to tell me that. You could have just did it. But now by you adding
Yeah,
on
right.
to it, by you getting in my ear with it, telling
But
me
see that
that
right. But see
it's a
that's the thing.
mind thing, bro.
I'm
You got
so
to have a
over this
female.
conversation.
You got to have a female that's ready to goddamn go like that.
Go like what?
And there's women out here that's
You mean just suck the
ready
dick
to get money.
on? Ain't no woman out here got their hair tied to the back ready to go, man. They always got something
Right. You
wrong.
motherfucking crazy. You motherfucking
Something
Unless
wrong.
they
Something
working,
wrong.
unless they on Figaro Street.
Guess what? Guess what? They ain't got to have their hair tied to the back,
What?
but they be ready to goddamn go. You just got to get
You
around these
know
women.
what?
That's why they need to get the duck sauce that me and the company, everybody on our team, everybody that's we're gonna start packaging it in blunt wraps. Y'all get the blunt wraps, send them back to us. We're gonna fill it up with duck sauce and resell it. we got a marketing strategy. We're just gonna rename the flavors. And this is gonna help all y'all women help it ease the pain if it goes down rough and y'all start complaining. Maybe we can get 2 times out the week more. That's what it is. It boils down to this. I heard a lot of people talk about the subject, but nobody is not saying the common thing that it seems like men only getting head on Christmas and their birthday. And if we can do just
Okay,
if
and when this
we got Black History Month. Look,
hold on, Pine, hold on, Pine, hold on, Pine.
what?
Be
What?
No. Let me say this. All the times I've been fucking around with women, I ain't never just got no head on no birthday. Christmas.
heard what Rich said.
Hey, look. Hey, Rick. Yeah, you got see you messing with they're different breeds. It's different breeds of lace fronts all over America. They ain't all the same. Everybody ain't using the same apple fritter glue. Some of these women tell you quick what they gonna do and what they ain't, and when how it's gonna go down. And Candy, what you finna say? She said Chloe talking gas shit. Look, Chloe said. Chloe said just like ice, it just wants to melt all down. Oh, bro, you talking that cash shit, bro. That's like that ain't gonna do nothing, man. You ain't gonna do nothing, bro. You know how it is. We don't hurt. A lot of us have seen this movie before. Ken, what you finna say?
No, that was Rich talking.
Look,
Y'all getting it all only on the
look, we getting
holidays.
it
That's
all.
supposed to.
We getting it all out. We getting it all out. Y'all want to say I'm in time? You talking about weekly and all that? I say that's a myth. Ain't no such thing as no weekly head these days unless you just got in a new relationship. If you been with a woman over 2 to 4 years, you ain't sticking your dick in her mouth without a conversation or goddamn you gonna have to sneak it in there. You gonna have to sneak it up in you gonna have to know how to sneak it in there, man. Y'all niggas crazy. Y'all don't understand what to do.
Rich said no.
Yeah. If you
Bitch,
still I'm gonna tell you like that. If you still got that same understanding with your woman after 5 years, like it was in the beginning, then you hella
let
fine.
me tell you something, bro.
You're a real one.
Yo, you the
Let me tell
man.
you something, bro.
You
Hey,
the
bro.
man.
For
Let me tell
real.
you something, bro.
Y'all niggas still rocking
Hey,
from
bro,
the
let me tell you something,
beginning.
bro.
Right.
If I'm a let me tell you something, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm fucking with a female, my nigga. I'm fucking with a female, my nigga. I look up, bro. She gonna let me know when she wants to suck that dick, bro. I ain't got to go through all that conversation, all that, because she gonna with me and say, hey, I'm gonna suck that dick. I'm gonna come over there and she gonna suck that dick, bro. I don't know nothing about all that. I ain't got to hold no conversation through all that, cause all the bitches out there fuck with, cuz they gonna be worried about that dick, bro. Okay? We not going in there. I'm not coming over there and we finna hold no whole conversation. When I get over there, I'm doing that dick out and give butt naked and she gonna suck that dick.
So you
Oh my.
saying it ain't no negotiation. That's what you saying. It ain't no negotiation. No, hey,
Well, let me tell
she
you something.
can't she can't call nobody.
Let me tell you something. The negotiation was made when she called me and told me I want to suck that
Oh my.
dick. I'm in my car on the way. When I get there, all I got to do is get butt naked. And she already there.
Oh no, that's different. We're different now. Wait a minute now, that's different. She already done made a
No, no,
fuck.
no, no, no. You just said
No, I'm talking
if I been
about
with a bitch 2, 3 years, I got to hold a conversation before I stick my
no. She invited you. No, now how you gonna do it? So just like you want a woman to leave your house, how you gonna tell her to leave without us, being, you know, not polite? Like same way you gonna stick your dick in her mouth, how you gonna goddamn ask her to put dick in her mouth and you what you gonna say?
what you mean what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, yeah, we
Hey
gonna
man,
she get
turn the joint,
she
please.
get my house. She get my house. She already know what it is. She gonna get naked. We ain't gonna do all that talking.
Oh, I want to see a nigga from New York gonna say, well, what a Harlem niggas say when it's time for her to suck the dick. How you come in there in the room? How you do this? How you approach? Yeah.
I usually just ask. I usually be like, yo. I usually be like, yo.
Hey, yo,
So
the
you
nigga from New
ask,
York gonna say
ask
the first thing come out y'all mouth. Hey, yo.
6 months. I'll be like, hey, yo, it's been like 6 months, right? They're
Hey,
like, what you mean 6 months?
so you come in with, hey, yo. Hold on, that nigga hit the door with, hey, yo. So you know where that conversation going. Hey, so look, Candy, you play the girl. What you gonna say? What you gonna say when that nigga say, "Hey, yo"? What you gonna say?
I'll come around, I'm like, hey, yo, it's been like 6 months since you
All right, and what you gonna say, Candy? He gonna say, "You know it been 6 months, Candy." What you supposed to say, Candy? What you gonna say?
first off,
First
the
off,
man
y'all arguing now because you done said first off. You supposed to say, "Come here, bring me your dick." See, there it is. That's an argument right
no,
there.
what I was about to say is no. Listen, this what I was about to say. If you gotta, that means we must not be tight. We must not be close because it's supposed. I'm trying to, cause me, I'm spontaneous. I'm the bitch.
Everybody
I can
lace
come
front different.
from
Pull
behind
your hair one time.
and be like, well, mine, mine ain't no lace front.
But see that
It's
what we
probably
trying to
yours
prove
probably
our
lace front.
point. See, everybody, see, the one that won't take it these days got fake hair, and they be talking about don't touch my hair. Them the main ones that won't take it right now. I here with too much
But
glue in their hair,
but
but want some money to get their hair done, but don't want to do the work. Fucked up, man.
this is the thing. Like y'all talking about getting your dick sucked. How many men eating some pussy just straight from the jump?
Hey man, there's a lot of these niggas around here that are goddamn eat the girl pussy out the rip, and they won't even speak up. They won't speak up. I'm gonna put it out there like this, huh? Growing up, I learned in Columbus, Georgia, thank God where I'm from, that there's a smell test, there's a earwax test, there's a bunch of goddamn things that you should do as a man and before you do anything like putting your mouth, that. And one of the things you could do off the rip to take
Okay,
yourself
there's a
is,
smell test.
yeah, but you could
We
just
not
go
supposed
on ahead
to
and just
make
put
sure
them
the
in the,
balls
get in the, take
ain't
them and put them in the shower with you and watch them yourself.
right.
Make sure they right.
If your hygiene not on point, I'm turned off. Well, just ended here. You should have came prepared. You should have came bathed, smelling good, looking good. If you
Some
stink,
people
you
do
just
that.
turn me off.
Some people will take an
I
extra
can't
bath.
even.
How many people watching live now would take an extra bath just to, just because, right? It depends if you in a motel
If you
or
ain't taking, if you ain't taking a bath first, no, we can't. Mm-mm.
I'm saying like,
You
look,
gotta take a
ice,
bath first.
ice, like ice. You get a room with a girl, y'all gonna jump in, right? Y'all might. I'm saying if you get a room with a girl, look, picture this, picture this. Y'all coming from the club, y'all get a room. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna go jump in the shower together?
Yeah. Now we coming from the club for sure. We getting in the shower. So
Hey,
what you
hey,
saying?
tell Rich, all I'm doing is trying to be smooth like a player to watch that pussy with that sponge. Goddamn, that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure that I get in there and I'm finna switch Swanza, nigga. For my boy go to sleep, raw. You ain't gonna go in there and help him screw up and down raw. Raw thinking about it. Now think about Raw. You'll jump in that shower for real, won't you? You'll expect everything in that motherfucking shower. You probably put your finger in it. Goddamn smell. Make sure you got them everything. You know what I'm saying?
Rich Rich said Rich said y'all he said that shit cap because if he come from the club rock hard, he gonna smash first.
That sound like that first date. That sound like first date action. Now I'm talking about. if you got some
That's the real nigga shit. If you got there, let me tell you something. If you fucking with a bitch and you see that bitch at the club
uh
and she looking good and they got there, that bitch wanna bust that thing over, you might get that thing in the car, just like they say, you might get that thing in the back of you might get that pussy anywhere, nigga. It's
yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely goddamn put my sheet down, the towel when I get in the
As a
crowd with y'all
woman,
niggas.
like
Cause
I
they can go
wouldn't
down
want no
anywhere.
man
Y'all nigga let me know, nigga. Don't let me know not to sit there.
I ain't got time to put no sheet down. She gonna bend that thing over so she flexible. She can bend that thing over. She don't need
See,
no sheet down.
see, see, it's a lot of work going on.
Ice.
Rich and Raw, these nigga right there got that natural Viagra shit going on, man. Me, hey man, we can't crank that motor up like that and fill up the tank. You gotta run all the old gas out and we put some new gas in it. I can't be goddamn with my backside up. Like Ice, how you feel about this? They talking about a lot of work.
A lot of work.
Now wait a minute, we on a new topic. What we at, Ken? What's the topic?
hold on. New topic is why do you think your kids are
What? Why you think your kid?
that's the topic that we got.
How do you are?
Inspires instead of you.
Influenced by rappers and not you.
Influence.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. Now I will be the first one to answer this and say this. I actually rap, and I'm an oxymoron. That whole situation. I need my kids to actually get into and got still goddamn look for the same thing any human. People look for fault into anybody. They'll do. It ain't no well. What about you, daddy? Or look what you. How you gonna tell me this and did this and that? It's about you living life and seeing what not to do, what to do and what not to do. And if you telling your children something for them to get ahead, they need to look at it that way. Uh, like learn about what they take on and what they do. A lot of times, kids filter what they listen to by told them. Like, judging what if it was the mom and the dad in the family. If you take your dad advice more serious than your mom, gonna be get what I'm saying. If you going with what I'm going with it, no matter what the mama say, at the end of the day, they're gonna be like, well, I'm gonna go to dad. It's gonna override what you. Children will filter out what you saying and pick and choose what they want be if they can find an escape code. But a lot of time, we all do this human thing. We run from what the truth. Ever come to their child the realest, tell them what's happening, they're not gonna nobody. It's like an ass whipping. It could be verbal or physical. And what you gonna do? A lot of people be on the defense when there's respect involved. I think when a child respect you as your parent, they'll take their chastisement and they'll take their the rearing, whatever a lesson you're trying to teach them, they'll take that shit with respect. Even though how bigger they get big, bro. They get grown. Then they be like, nah, I'm too old for this and all that. But at the end of the day, they still be making young folk mistakes. But they should be paying attention. So at the end of the day, man, a lot of people be talking about there's nobody, we can judge each other, all this and that. Y'all make mistakes. We be making the same mistake. That's when we speak on it. Think about all the shit we did and our children doing the same shit. Imagine you find out your kids sneaking out and doing all the shit you whole time. Then they tell you later. They be like, "Yo, I don't know if you knew or not, but yeah." Imagine your kids be like, they 20 years from now, they be like, "Yo, we used to be outside smoking weed. We used to be skipping school. All the shit you ain't even know it."
Think they were influenced by anything to do that or somebody?
It's the world. It's not just the parent. The parent is not just the parent of the child no more. The lesson that you're teaching your children in your house is important because when they go outside, society is trying to rear your children, stray them from what you teach them a lot of times. What do your beliefs? All right.
Um, I just think they don't watch us. They don't look at us.
Huh?
Us. They know we go to work and doing what we doing, but they ain't watching our shit. So they looking up to who they watch, and that's them rappers, which is sad, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? When niggas turn 18, get out, keep it moving. Wow.
Have mercy.
Trying to learn though,
And come back, little nigga.
the family is so important that it was the first lesson that was being taught at the house. Object was if your parents were educated, then they can rear the children. They can teach the children. And I see now we get a lot of parents. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the higher you get with education, the more you start finding people that don't want to have kids.
You see a lot of parents what? It seems like all y'all breaking up a little bit.
It's better
What you
now.
say,
I
Rich?
was breaking.
Not just the parents ain't parents no more. So they in competition with the kids. They want just anytime you see an adult on TikTok with their children doing the TikTok, they in competition.
Right.
Ain't nobody want to be a parent no more. Really, that's why the rappers can't influence your children. You know what I'm saying? That's why they influence mine. Because they idolizing the same motherfuckers they idolize. You fucking, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ass lyrics, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got, man, this is the, what is this? So, you know what I'm saying? You got crack babies having babies, and they ain't raising no kids. They know they got time to raise kids because they trying to have their life. You know what I'm saying? So, just, but that's all that is, man. That's all that is.
Well, I think it was
My
a
motherfuckers
setup
gotta do
though.
is just
I,
spend some
it
time
was
with what the fuck they doing. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to get off a
think
goddamn
about the
phone.
price of
Don't let
living.
them be on phone with them. Let me see what you got on your phone. Play
It,
the game with them. See who the
the
fuck they
model,
talking to.
the model of
They don't
America
know
when it was based
part
on
of their
gold.
kids' life no more.
It, when
They got
listen, tell them
their
Rich,
own life.
listen to me. When they had this shit based on
Exactly.
gold, it was based on a
I'm with
man
Rich on
going to work
that one.
and a woman could stay at home. But
This
when
motherfucker got
it wasn't based on gold and it went bankrupt,
1928.
That's why on my kids, they got a parental thing on it.
Everybody
I
get what you
can
love.
see every game that they try to download, anything that they watch. Don't have YouTube. They got a kids YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like I do that.
look, that's what I'm saying. These people sought this shit up, man, based on the price of living and jobs and everything. They sought this shit up.
Hell yeah. I don't even let them be on regular YouTube. You never they could be watching the little ads and stuff be popping up. They be clicking on it. You know.
Yo, man, all I'm gonna say is, when I was
Y'all can
growing
hear me
up,
now.
they called the TV the idiot box the whole time I grew up. Now that motherfucker smarter than everybody, and they
Right.
put that bitch in your. Now they got that bitch. You can put it in your So, but it was an idiot box the whole time I was growing up. So,
Right.
But
not an
look, y'all. They shot this shit up with the price of living, man. If y'all can hear me now, this is what I was trying to say. The price of living was set up where it was based off gold, and a man would go to work and a woman could stay at home. Then the pressures, the recessions and all that shit, they set that shit up where both the male and the woman had to go to work. Then it went to the point where the children they studied well what daycare centers and all that shit, after school program, all that shit got more developed, even more based on how much people was getting paid, because you had two people having to have more than one income. And then they was noticing people was pairing up anyway. So if you pay a woman the same amount of money you paid a man, they was paying attention that well, both of these people were coming together and they was staying in the same roof. They was bringing more income to the roof. But for them to benefit from that, there had to be separation involved, man. And it was separation involved off the rip because you got people time. If you got this girl from this school working for you at this business and you got this guy working at this other business, you got these people time. So they don't have time to rear their children the proper way and the right way, or do all that stuff that we be doing. And what we do is we could take 8 and 40 hours and still be trying to make our children humane as possible. But what it is, some people are rearing their children to work as a what machine, to move and talk as a robot, and to be efficient and to work 40 hours without complaints, and to do tasks that we call boring, or mentally and less physical. That's what I'm trying to say. Even if we get a mental job, if you are, I don't know, if you're not family oriented enough and you got a good job, like a mental desk job or some shit, like you just using your head, you're a head guy, bruh, I'm just gonna say this. You probably going through hell trying to balance both. There's no way. Cause you're gonna have people trying to invite you to functions and be a part of that, and you still gonna be a workaholic. Not gonna happen. I'm a realist. You get what I'm saying, Ice? I don't be, raw.
yo.
Nah, man. Your camera looking better now. It's just your mic. It sound like you got something in front of your mic or something. About to dip.
Uh, uh,
Yeah, man. Candy. That was it. That was the last topic.
Let me even a side piece where I could. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna bring this one
Oh
up.
no.
Huh?
Well, you can go ahead and bring one up.
Yeah, we was talking about who all believe that the Earth is flat or is it a globe?
Yeah, I think it's cool. I don't know about that shit.
You think? What you think, Ice?
I think it's brown, man. It gotta be. It can be flat.
Your mic, his
Yeah,
mic.
it could.
That's me drinking orange juice.
My mic muted. Can you hear me?
Mm-mm.
Uh,
I hear you.
I miss. It was breaking up.
Nah, he said he believe it's round. What about you, Ken? You believe it round or flat?
I mean, I believe it's round.
Ice. I want you to know this. Look this up. Type in "Is the universe flat?" Type that in on Google right quick. Let me see what they say. I ain't
Hey
say.
Google, is the universe flat?
So what is? So it said basically it said yeah. I heard it say it's flat. Yeah. So the universe is flat. I don't know if y'all know that, but the universe is flat, man. Hold up.
Yeah, I knew that.
You knew that?
Your camera messed up, huh?
Nah, it's showing all that. I'm gonna take it out of the screen.
Oh, okay. Rob, what you doing over there?
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. The universe is flat. Therefore, when we see light, uh,
As a motherfucker,
like when we be seeing light, like stars and all that,
we got to do what we got to do.
we'll never be thinking about that shit being a flat plane. You feel what I'm saying? Ice, can you hear me, Ice? Yeah, if y'all can hear me, what I was saying is we don't never be thinking about it being no flat plane.
Right.
Um, One thing that what I peeped out is the star, the Polaris star, doesn't move, and
That's not that.
all the other stars do move. Here go the thing that's more puzzling is why they don't admit that we are in the center of the universe. Is because if you believe in the Bang theory, then you got to believe this, that all of this stuff is moving from a certain direction. So how they reason why I'm saying that, because there's no way for them to measure time. The way they measure time is based on the distance of stars. So the light that we see from stars is 14 or 13.5 billion light years away, right? And then when y'all think about this shit, you be like, what I'm trying to say is the stars that we see doesn't mean that that's all the stars. That's just all the stars that we can see with our telescopes. Now, when we go past that, they're saying that with the satellites are showing them that it's 46 billion light years away. So when you think about it like that, you be like, damn, so it's bigger and bigger than that. So the universe is big, y'all. And the biggest problem is all of that stuff is pointing towards us. Don't y'all know that? The biggest problem is that we might just be living in a black hole or in the beginning of everything. Because you can look it up right now. What is what is the center of the universe? And it's gonna tell you that they don't know. And then that'll let you know that that's a lie, because they can't tell you the distance of a star from where we at without a direction point. Y'all know that, right? Light star from one point to another. Wherever that light is pointing from, you can track the beam, just like you go to a murder scene and then somebody shoot bullets into the wall. They could take straws and they stick it in the bullet in the hole, and they could tell you which way the bullet travel. Am I right, Ice?
Think so.
I'm just saying.
Some shit like that on CSI.
I'm saying they know. This is the part that's really crazy. I'm gonna tell you something that's crazy though. I'm gonna tell y'all something that's crazy. I just found out. I just found out that I figured out how they doing the time travel thing.
Ain't fucking time travel.
What the hell?
Right. As soon as I said that, right. Hell no, that shit was scary as fuck just then. As soon as I said that. Oh, what's up? What up, Chloe?
Fucking weird ass conspiracies. Hey, hold on.
Uh,
These niggas told room how this shit up.
all right. So you want to know about the time travel shit, man?
Yeah, yeah, come on, man. I get it time
You
travel.
ready? You ready? I'm gonna tell you how they doing it, bro. I'm talking about this shit so simple though. This first way I'm finna tell you they doing this shit. This shit so simple. When you think about it, you be like, ah, what the fuck? All right, all right. Just think about this. If you was eating certain food and I was putting dyes in your food so that I can track you and look at you overhead with infrared lights and shit like that or whatever. You get what I'm saying? If that was the case, right? I could look at you overhead. Let's just say, what I want you to do is just imagine if you can. When y'all think about this shit, you can be like, damn, this shit's so simple. Look, so you right here on Earth and you look out to the stars, right? When you look out to the stars, do you know you looking at the past? Y'all understand that, right?
So I was just looking at stars.
No, when you looking at
Yeah,
the
what the
light,
stars got to do with the past.
the light that you looking at is from the past. You just not seeing it. So that's what they explain to you. Like, right, like please ask Google. Google's like, yo, is starlight from the past? Just ask that and it'll tell you. So basically
Hey,
starlight,
Google,
ask him right quick. Yeah.
I mean, but
starlights
that
from the
does.
past.
Hold up.
On the website
Yeah, because that's
WTAM-WEDU,
because
they say the
it's
most
the
recent
light.
information we can ever have about a star is the information in the light that it emitted years ago. For close stars, information we are now receiving is only a few years old. For the most distant stars in our observable universe, the information we are now receiving is billions of years old.
So you understand that the information that we're receiving is old. So listen.
Yeah, and because they say that what do they say? I mean, about 2 weeks ago, I think Pine after we had talked for a minute about something. Is how many? I think it's like 8.6 light years away. Our eyes been traveling for 8 years
Yeah,
that
but
we.
okay, but look, check it out though. This where it's get crazy at. Y'all ready? This one the shit get crazy. So if we looking out, we right here in America. We on Earth, wherever we at. And we looking out and we looking at the past. Ain't nobody stupid and smart enough to realize that all you have to do is put a fucking satellite outside and turn the motherfucker around. So my question is, when you turn the camera around back to Earth, don't you realize that when you look at Earth, you looking at Earth in the what? In the past.
Mm-hmm.
But do you realize the time that you looking back at us might not be the exact time? You realize that we in the future, but when you look back at us, it's in the past. So you're telling us stuff, you'll be able to tell us stuff. Like, what if I got cameras everywhere? Say you got people lying and cheating or whatever. You got these cameras running, and you got your system upgraded where you can run the cameras back, and you could tell a person, nah, we know you lying. Nah, you ain't with us. Woo, woo, woo. You feel me? And it's basically time travel, but it's using the cameras. It's using what you got, man. It's gonna work every time without having to using a time machine like physically move. But now I ain't gonna lie, they are saying that they got real time machines. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
I don't know that shit.
And you don't know about that shit. That's what they said, bro. They got real time machines, bro. But look, y'all, it's late. We're gonna let these people go to bed, man. What is it? Almost 1:48. Please, y'all, just realize we do more than music reviews on the page. We're gonna be talking about different topics. You know what I'm saying? And we got receipts. So you can look up any links to check it out. But proving the point, thinking about that time travel shit. It ain't really time travel, but you can actually see what people are doing. Uh Now, to be able to see what they're doing in the future, I don't know about that, B. I just know it's possible to see the past though.
Definitely is.
If you think about Terminator, what was the preface of Terminator? They was looking for the little boy, right?
Mm-hmm. For the future.
Now, why didn't you notice all this Texas shootings and all these school shootings and shit? You ain't notice that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but just think about what if they knew somebody young is important in the future?